We have a few questions from the audience.
No.
Mary Jackson, you have a question.
Yes, I do. Is it difficult to direct and act in a picture? Because how do you keep your objectivity about your own performance?
Well, I have a fairly healthy view of it all. I know that I'm good in the scene. So there are times like when I'm working with Matt and we're doing a scene like in a 2-shot together and I say cut, I'm able to say, Matt, I was very good, but you got to step up your game a little.
Clearly, one of the actors in the scene is weighing us down, and it's you.
It's you.
So if I had a nickel for every time I got that note.
No, it's always awkward and strange because you're breaking one of the main rules of acting, which is actors aren't supposed to tell other actors what to do in a scene. So we tried to be as careful with that as possible and just keep plowing through it. It's an awkward thing to do. There's no question about it.
But you're a very fast director, right? I mean, you don't do a lot of you don't do a lot of takes. You're pretty efficient.
Takes, right? No.
I mean, because George was not only co-writing and directing and starring, also editing it at night, pretty much, weren't you?
Yeah.
In the hotel room. We were doing one scene, I remember, and he suddenly seemed to jump half a page in a dialogue scene. And we finished the take, and I said, out of interest, why have we jumped? And he said, oh, I forgot to tell you, we don't need that bit, because when I was cutting it together last night, I realized that we don't need that beat. So, thanks for telling me anyway.
Yeah. I probably should have told you were going to die, too, but sorry about that. Oh, by the way, you died.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah. Who knows if he dies or if I'm kidding.
Exactly.
Matt, were you saying something? Is that going to go?
No, just the process that George uses. It's one that the great directors, Steven Soderbergh, the Coen brothers, or those guys who actually cut the film as they're shooting it. It's called cutting it in camera. So there's not a bunch of coverage and a lot of dallying on stuff that's never going to be in the movie. He's very specific. We'll start if it's a 7-page sequence, 3 pages might be one shot, and you get that good in one take, and that's it. And we're moving on, and now we're in the next part of the scene. And that allows, it's not only really efficient, but it also allowed him to give Faden, our cinematographer, more time to light. Because when you're making a movie about art, obviously you want each frame to look like a piece of art. And so it also helps us know which movie we're in. Because we've all been on those sets where you do the same scene from 20 different angles 20 times each, and you have no idea what's going on. Whereas if you're doing 1 take here, 3 takes there, you have a really good sense of the film that you're in. Plus, he's showing you footage on weekends going, hey, look what I just cut together.